What's up, guys? It's Drake back with another video. Today we have a video on ICP. Some interesting things or thoughts that I have on ICP, how they can kind of change up their narrative surrounding ICP, which if you guys have been investing in crypto for a minute, you know about narratives. But before we get into that, a couple of housekeeping things. First off, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I do respond to all comments down below within 24 hours, so make sure you guys leave your comments, questions about anything crypto related, finance related, whatever the case may be. Down below, I do respond to all those within 24 hours. Now, also, I'll be uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Typically, it's going to be afternoon, evening time around like 6 or 7 p.m. around the time of this video. So you guys can be on the lookout for that as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Of course, we start off with the bubbles. As we can see, the general market today seems like it is up, as well as if you're investing in stocks like regular ETFs or stocks, you'd know that the regular market is up as well today. So today is a good day in the market. Now, getting started on ICP, if we look at the price right now, $4.53, okay? This is an extremely low price. It hasn't been this price in a minute, which is kind of concerning for some people, mostly for those who aren't in it for the long term. But nonetheless, it is at a $2.41 billion market cap with $50 million in volume in the last 24 hours, okay? So my thought process is this. We all know about narratives in crypto. Narratives kind of control the markets. It's controlled by, retail investors, businesses that are now getting into it, such as people like Michael Saylor. He's mostly or all Bitcoin, a Bitcoin maxi, if you'd say. But nonetheless, right now, crypto, and for all time that crypto's been around, it's been controlled by narratives, right? We got RWA, DeFi, real-time gaming, whatever the case may be. Those narratives and those cryptos that are in those little niches are the ones that blow up. Now, for ICP, if we take a look at the all-time chart, it started up at $428 is what CoinMarketCap is showing. Now, some websites will show like, $2,000, $2,100, $2,800, whatever the case may be. It started extremely high, right? And from that point, it's only been downhill. It's been downhill the entire time, going down from 400 on this chart all the way to today at $4, right? So with that in mind, a lot of people who don't know anything about ICP, maybe not anything about crypto, are just now getting into crypto. Maybe they heard about this, maybe they heard about the technology, whatever the case may be. They're interested in investing. By looking at this chart, 99% of people are automatically not going to invest. Automatically. Like, regardless if it's the best technology in the game, the best team in the game, the best marketing, which they don't have, but the best marketing in the game, it doesn't matter. They're going to see this chart, they're going to panic, they're going to stay far away from that. Now, I think if ICP went through a rebrand, which they did already vote on and it was denied, although I think that may not have been the right move. This is my opinion. Of course, I'm not on their C-suite team, but my opinion is rebranding ICP could potentially put a bunch of new eyes on ICP and allow them to kind of flourish past the negativity that they've had in their past. Now, the reason for this, that I say this, is because of Matic, right? I am invested in Matic, and I do like Matic as a crypto, just putting that out there. But nonetheless, Matic has now switched to POL, or Paul, whatever the case may be. Now, that's not really a super big thing as far as the price action goes. But as far as the number of eyes and people that have been talking about it, speculating about it, wanting to invest in it, researching it, whatever the case may be, has spiked. So with that being said, I feel like if ICP was to do the exact same thing, they'd be able to get those new eyes on the crypto. And getting those new eyes on the crypto would definitely allow them to potentially get more money. At least by having the eyes, they have the opportunity to make more money, the opportunity to have more investors, to have more people helping, building up, and funding ICP as a whole. Now, that's my main thing. That's what I think would really help them bring in millions of dollars as far as income and as far as investors go, right? Now, another thing that I think is definitely going to help them is the Solana-backed canisters. So if you guys don't know, Solana is one of the biggest platforms for meme coins. You have like Trump coin, Melania coin, all those huge coins that have made big marks in the crypto space. they're mostly all on Solana, okay? So Solana has a lot of money going through it. It has a lot of eyes on it. It has a lot of investors that are willing to back Solana and Solana-based tokens, okay? So with that being said, as you guys can see here, this started in January of 2025. Dfinity is working on a Solana RPC canister that'll leverage HTTPS outcalls to interact with Solana's blockchain. Okay, so with that being said, there is a lot of money going through Solana. There's a lot of investors in Solana. There's a lot of eyes on Solana. Now, by having Dfinity ICP connected to that, especially with new things coming out, like there's talk of a world financial coin, which again linked to Trump. But nonetheless, there are lots of people who back him. There's lots of money that backs him. Regardless if you agree with him or not, with his goals, his ideologies, whatever the case may be, if you're worried about that, go do politics. If you're not, though, and you're worried about the people who are backing him with all this money, all these businesses, all these companies that are backing him, being able to see those new coins on Solana will definitely help bring in some money to ICP if they're able to have this collaboration, which is why, of course, we'd want this to go through, which is why, of course, I think this could definitely help as far as getting more clients for ICP, getting more investors, and building it up. So I just wanted to bring this video to you guys today to kind of share my thoughts. I've been thinking about it for a couple of days as far as this being a big milestone for ICP, potentially. Also, just my own thoughts on what I feel like ICP could do to kind of help itself in the market and really rebrand itself, so to speak, to catch the eyes of new investors. Of course, this is just my speculation, my ideas, my ideology. So take it with a grain of salt. Like I tell you guys in every video, make sure you research it. Make sure you come up with your own plan, your own ideology, and then you can use mine kind of as a basis if you want. Of course, it's not financial advice, but it can help you kind of start and learn where to go from there. So with that being said, again, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below, share this video with your friends. I do want to hear from you guys. What do you think of ICP? And what do you think are some ways that ICP can kind of help itself grow out of this little rut that it's been in? I want to hear it down below. I do respond to all comments within 24 hours. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video and you guys have a good day. Peace.